Welcome everyone, I'm ZeroCage69 and today we'll be doing a speedrun tutorial video, speedrun/tutorial video of the Silver Shroud percent, which is a new thing I came up with to speedrun the Silver Shroud quest as quickly as possible. So, start with our no intro save. It's gonna look familiar to any percent. There's a minor difference. We're gonna grab the extra ammo. I don't know why I crushed. We're gonna grab the security baton, obviously. So now I need to crouch. So I don't know why I crouched that first time, but anyway. Let's not get harassed by the bugs. Actually, I got an idea. Before grabbing the extra ammo, let's just open the freaking door so we don't get harassed by the bugs, because we might get harassed by the bugs grabbing the ammo. Why do I always forget that I can just back out of that immediately?
Yeah.
Alright, we're good. See, that was actually quicker than what I usually do, which is grab the ammo first, so there you go. Learning new stuff every day. Every time I do this. I didn't shut that door. I like shutting these doors because these bugs can be a pain. I missed backing up. Alright, set up punch warp like normal. Run over here. Grab your cone. That's way too close to my face, but we'll fix it when we get in the corner. After we get away from these damn bugs. Well, maybe we won't, because we're down here. Alright, we're gonna drop this. We're gonna not get harassed by the bugs and pick this up, and we're not gonna drink the water, because that's annoying. Get over here, cone. Alright, we're going to clip out relatively quick. Yes, thank you. Jesus. Okay. You don't know this because I didn't include it in the video, but previously tried to get out of this vault, I think 4 times, and those clips would not work to my satisfaction, so I started over. Anyway, made sure to clear my punch work before that too. Yeah, anyway, get in the vault. We're gonna do something different here because we're gonna go to change appearance. Because we want our Pip-Boy and we're not gonna be exiting at any point, so we're gonna do this to get our Pip-Boy back. Whoops, I forgot. It's start and then okay and then down and that. Press triangle, I think. I don't know why I thought triangle was confirmed. I don't know what games I've been playing with all the. I've also been messing up my controls in previous attempts to record this video. I've played too many different games, so. And I just re-downloaded Fallout 4 to record this. So, I may forget what to do at some point, but I just reread the quick guide on this, and basically I should remember. So now you see we have our Pip-Boy because we went to the change appearance and exited that instead of going back to the main menu, so that works. Putting back to the main menu isn't really useful at any point in the run here. Like it is in any percent, so like in any percent we do that to get out of the sewer and public works sewer there, but here it's not a thing. So this is gonna take a minute because I'm on console, and that's how long it takes on console. But while we sit and wait, let me talk about like how this run, how some iterations of this run went when I first started running it. Let's see, this was obviously all the same. What we're about to do is pretty much all the same. But, we're gonna pass. No, actually, I haven't decided yet, but I think we're gonna go to GoodNeighbor. I'm tossing up whether we go to Hubris Comics before we discover GoodNeighbor or jumping right into GoodNeighbor. Might as well just jump right into GoodNeighbor because it's gonna be right at Mass Fusion. We're gonna be right at Mass Fusion. So that makes sense. But we're gonna exit GoodNeighbor immediately and then fast travel back there. Alright, so end up here. Discover green tech. Same as any percent. I'm not running that way simply because I wanna save, I wanna conserve my health. Although it's usually no, sometimes it can be an issue with stim packs. Depends on how well you kill the people that you gotta kill and avoid getting killed. But anyway, we're on this way. We're not going into public works sewer, obviously. There's no need to do that. We're just gonna jump into the water here. And this enamel bucket's here. I hope. I think I see it in the water. No, I don't. Is it here? Is there anything here I can use? Oh, finally. This thing always appears late. The enamel bucket's nice. We're gonna pick this up when we... Okay, see, this is why I like the enamel bucket. It works like first try every time. This thing never wants to work. Alright, take this with you, because we're gonna need to item climb one later time to get back into GoodNeighbor. Alright, no dog block. That got back through the door, which is nice. I hate when that dog gets in the way, as I'm sure most runners do. So pick up the mine over here. We're gonna need to set up punch warps. We're gonna need this mine to do so. Don't blow up, please. Jesus. Controller's so hard to play. So hard to aim things. Alright, yeah, so this is why it makes sense to jump right into GoodNeighbor now, because I suck. That's why. No. Because we're just, I mean, we could just run to Hubris Comics by going around here, but anyway. Alright, so we unlock the fast travel point to GoodNeighbor, which is important. Because, alright, well, I'll explain why I contemplated going to Hubris Comics first, because we're going to set up a punch warp to get out of Hubris Comics, but I might be able to item clip. There's just a ton of ghouls in Hubris Comics, so it's not really, it's much easier, I think, to just punch warp back to the entrance. Well, to COC back to the entrance with a punch warp. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna run past all the ghouls, obviously, to get to the costume that we need. So we're just gonna grab Silver Shroud costume now. No need to go talk to, what's his name? Kyle? Is his name Kyle? No, Kent. I knew it was K. Why did I think Kyle? Whatever. Not important. None of that's important. But we don't need to go talk to Kent. So iterations of this run, let me think. First I went and talked to Kent, obviously, before we get in the costume. This was actually something I didn't think to do for a while. I first went, well, I discovered GoodNeighbor by jumping in like that, obviously, so I figured why not run into the memory den and talk to Kent, but, you know, obviously that's not worth it. So now we need to also remember to equip this, because we're actually setting up a punch warp very soon. It's a nice place to set it up right over here. Okay, that didn't work. I didn't throw it far enough in the corner. I said it was a nice place, but alright. Now we're gonna stay to the left and not discover Park Street Station. This is gonna actually work for our benefit for health-wise. I probably cut through the center here. I normally don't. I had to go around to discover these locations. I don't know how close you have to get to this place to discover it, but you'll notice our experience should be very close to leveling up. Oh, I use the same stats as the NE percent. Was at 4 intelligence and then max endurance, 10 endurance and everything. Alright, so we're just gonna run in here. It kind of sucks that we're at AP. But again, this is on console and on the current patch, so I can't do cover slides, console can't do load warps, etc. So this probably can be done a lot differently on PC. I don't know if it'll be more enjoyable on PC. Back up when you open that first door, and then this door just opens forward. But that first door can be a bitch when it pushes you out of the way, but anyway. We're gonna grab this suit. We're gonna find a ghoul over here, and we're gonna wait for our AP to come back. I forgot. Sprinting up here usually does that for your AP. Alright, and then we're just gonna do that, and then turn back to Back Bay. And then we're gonna mash to bring up our map, because these ghouls will follow you outside and force and enable you not to be able to fast travel. But we want to fast travel right to GoodNeighbor as soon as we can. If for some reason it doesn't let you fast travel because there's enemies nearby, which hopefully that doesn't happen, run towards Diamond City, because we're gonna need to go that way later. We're gonna need to make a run that way later. So. You can go into Diamond City, clip into Diamond City, I don't know, because there's ghouls by Diamond City, or probably find a place before there that will let you fast travel back to GoodNeighbor. And then So we're gonna fast roll back to Huber's Comics to make our run later, because this is the closest towards where we're going. So that's why I'm saying run towards Diamond City. You can, alright, so we brought up our, oh shit, oh no. Sorry, I mean to swear. Good neighbor. I'm gonna bleep that out now. Alright, so we're gonna go to Good Neighbor and talk to Kent now. And, go talk to Kent and put on our Silver Shroud costume and equip our submachine gun.
Hey. Hey.
That guy can go screw. Alright, so we're at the memory den. This is gonna level us up. This is why I haven't healed and why we skipped Parker Street Station. Because if we discovered Parker Street Station before this, we would have leveled up before getting hit by them ghouls and wherever.
I think you stepped into the wrong place, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The memory pop. Good neighbor's crazy.
All right.
Dabs.
I hear you. It's a mess.
Be careful. Here, hit square.
Sounds familiar.
You remember?
Right.
What if this?
Okay, and then you can hit
Good on
X.
you for trying to make.
Okay, make sure the second one you hit square.
As
If
it
you
happens.
don't hit
I
square,
already. Here you go.
he'll continue
all,
talking to you. But then you
Don't
can
sell
hit
yourself
square
short.
I gotta.
to end
Looks
that
like
conversation.
I
But
get
it's
to
very,
be the Shroud.
very.
Here's
Alright, right after he gives you that, you're good to go. We level up yet? No. Alright, inventory, what am I looking for now? We're gonna favorite that. I forgot. Let's do that. I forgot to favorite that just in case. It shouldn't matter. Alright, this. Again, remember, excuse my slowness in menuing and all that. I forgot everything that I used to do. Or I forgot how to play this game because I take your pistol out. We're gonna go murder some people now. 10mm is good enough for this. We don't need to use a submachine gun yet.
Holy moly.
Alright, so immediately turn right. And one of the guys, we didn't level up yet, I thought. Oh yeah, I remember, that's right. We're gonna level up when we kill one of these guys. Alright, we gotta go over, press triangle to leave a calling card, and we can grab some stimpaks and stuff off this guy. There's gonna be some buff out coming up on the next people we kill. Actually, this might be better to use a submachine gun for. Because there's 3 people we gotta kill this time. It's just, I don't wanna lose, I don't know. Let's see. This is your target. Alright, this is where we get the level up right now. Buff out. Grab that. 45 rounds off these guys for your machine gun. Okay, and now we got one more person to kill, who is... we'll use a submachine gun for her too. Alright, we did just level up. Put Action Boy, or Action Girl. I haven't, completely optimized this route, obviously. This is just something I did for fun one day. So I'm not sure what the best. That level up right there seems to work because we just saved a bunch of health by not, or saved a bunch of stimpaks by not having to heal before that, and all that damage we took. So that's whatever. Got one more person to kill outside here to the left, so we're gonna run around to her, and then we're gonna. Oh yeah, then we'll level up. And then when we use our life preserver to item climb back into Good Neighbor, so that's a good place to do that, I guess. I'm routing on the fly here. I should put this away. Run faster with that weapons out there. Alright, so just run around, run up this ramp. And we gotta go to these apartments over here to kill some. There's just one single bad person. Everyone else in here is not bad, so we're not gonna kill any of them. Water Street Apartments, that's where we're heading. Okay, so we're back at Water Street Apartments through the magic of editing. It turns out I forgot to drop a calling card on the last guy I killed, so that would explain why this door was never wasn't available.
Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor.
Again,
Bad guys better look
these
out.
guys are good.
And now,
I also put on the
special update.
radio and I
The villainous
activated the
assassin
quest line
Kendra
just to
was
see
recently spotted at the
what the
third
fuck
rail.
is wrong.
The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent
Alright,
drifters.
so put a calling card in
Want to
there.
see the Silver Shroud in
There's
action?
nothing else to
Stay
take
near
off of that.
Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate
Okay,
him to
this
find out
usually
who's
doesn't happen. This guy doesn't usually get in your way, but was kind of slow killing that person. 10mm pistol might be better actually to use on that person. But anyway, sorry for having to edit this and not do it all in one go. It was kind of dumb of a mistake to make. You can hit triangle on console to put a card on while you're looking at their body, and I thought I did that, but I think I was looking for the buff out on the person instead. Anyway, luckily we can just pick this right back up where we left off, essentially, and just pretend like that never happened. The only problem I made was not putting the card on the body. So as long as you remember to put the cards on both those first bodies and the third body here, you're good to go. Just do everything else. When you come here the first time, that door will be open, and just pick up what I just did. Just continue doing what I just did, and we'll continue now, and everything's fine. I'm not going to forget anything else in the run. Alright, so when we come out of here, and turn right. Now, GoodNeighbor's right over this wall, so this is where we take out our trusty life preserver. We're also going to level up Action Boy, grab Action Boy, or Action Girl. And, so yeah. I activated the quest just to figure out why it wouldn't let me. We can, do your buff outs here, add them, and then drop your preserver. And then climb the fuck over into GoodNeighbor. Sorry, I swore again. Jesus Christ. Demonetized. I'm sorry. My channel's for mature audiences, okay? So, you know, get off my back about this whole everything. Alright, now we go... oh, that's right. We go talk to Hancock.
Mayor
See, I
Hancock.
forgot something.
You
But
alright, sister?
first thing, yeah.
I'm
okay.
fine.
Just run right over and talk
Thanks.
to...
Good.
He'll
Yeah,
be here to
I
talk
feel
to you
you.
about
Good.
the guy that's on the
So
ground dead over
that's
there.
what someone
And now you
tells
just
me.
talk to him again.
Let me kick him.
Sure.
Smash X to
This
him.
neighborhood is
Because you want to speak as the Shroud,
many
obviously.
have
Why would
sought
you not?
to.
You just... Fort.
He will be judged.
So yeah, after you do one or two departments, just run right in and talk to
St. John thinks
Don't get
this guy.
Hancock.
Here. Okay,
too bad about
we're good. Now we gotta kill Smiling Kate and Northy. So before we leave here, we're going to just immediately open our map because I almost left. So Smiling Kate and Northy are up here. What the hell's that one way up there? Oh, their marker. I'm not sure. I don't care. And we're gonna go back to Green Tech. All right. When we land at Green Tech, we're gonna do something here. We're gonna make a save. I'll be risky and make a quick save and pray that everything works out. If it doesn't, I have a hard save from doing this run previously already here. I'll just reload that if anything goes wrong. It's not like I haven't already fucked this run over completely and had to edit some shit. Demonetized again. Alright, anyway. When we land here, take out your frag mine and your security baton. Face this way, because that's the way we're going to go later, but now we're taking this way. And now you can pull out your pistol. I think 10mm is probably going to be better here to kill the first target. Yeah, let's go this way, I believe is the right way you want to go. Yeah, there's a big-ass crater we're going to pass. Yeah, go up this road. You can go the other way, but it's just, I think, a little slower, because this is just a straight shot. Plus, there's enemies over on that side, and it's a bitch to fight through. We're only looking to kill one target here. If you activate the quest line, that's kind of good, because I'm pretty sure he'll be highlighted here. Maybe not. Okay, pop your stim packs. There he is. So yeah, he sometimes runs out the back, sometimes he runs out the front. Jesus Christ, I can't hit him. Alright, kill him. Don't bother putting anything on his body. You don't need to do that. That was a huge ass jump somehow. Just try not to die. This is the part I was talking about where it gets a little hairy. I'm gonna use our, we only got 25 rounds left, that's bad. That's because I used that earlier. So I guess we're gonna use a 10mm on this next one, but she's difficult, a lot stronger, so 10mm does good damage though. But anyway, so we're gonna run over here. There's a super mutant that wants to blow you the hell up over here, so when your stamina runs out, your AP should run out about here. It's fine. Just keep walking. Just open up this gate, walk right by. let him get confused and think you're somewhere around here, and then he can start sprinting again around here, probably. And our next target's right up here, as indicated on the map. And this path's very easy to learn. And then we're going to fast travel back to GoodNeighbor. So we're going to walk right up. Don't walk right up to her, because she'll talk to you. Just shoot her in the head and try to do as much damage as you can. Alright, as soon as she's dead, drop a card on her. Pick up whatever you want to pick up. If there's stim packs, I didn't see any, but whatever. And then run into Bunker Hill. We're going to get in here, and this will allow us to fast travel. Alright, so now we can fast travel back to... we're already on the map. Back to, actually, do we know? Need to go to GoodNeighbor. I'm forgetting, because I haven't... We gotta find Kent now, so I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's right. We gotta, I'm not sure if this is required or not, but this... this tape is what we picked up off her. At that last person we killed. Don't forget to do that. That's why I said pick up things off her. Just spam triangle to drop the card, and then spam whatever to grab thing. And then I'm not sure. This is gonna be a test. We're gonna go right to Hubris because we're gonna. Oh no, wait. No, I made a mistake. We need a fat man, and we can go back to GoodNeighbor and then fast travel to Hubris.
GoodNeighbor.
Whoa, sudden jump cut. We're back at Bunker Hill for some reason.
After he's done with that,
So
he'll
yeah,
check in.
I'm not sure, like I was saying, or maybe I cut that out through the magic of editing, if you have to play this tape or not, but this is when I go to GoodNeighbor for, so, we're calling Kendra's body. Oh, find Kent. So find Kent is the important one, for playing that tape. Didn't I put one on Kendra's body? Maybe it's not necessary. Kendra was the one I killed in Water Street Apartments, I believe. I don't think it matters. Well, I guess we'll find out. But anyway, we'll go back to GoodNeighbor now. Everyone's gonna run away to go talk to Hancock, so we should be able to stay hidden and steal all this without any... See, someone detects me all of a sudden. Okay, there we go. He ran away. Alright, so just steal that. Make sure you get it ready. Now you want to probably pop your buff out.
This is the Shroud's headquarters.
I'm going to take a stim pack just because. And then we are going to fast travel to Hubris Comics. Obviously, you can do that a lot faster when you know what you're doing. I haven't done this in forever, which is why I've made mistakes and had to edit things. But popping the buff out now because we're going to be running from Hubris to, is it Milton General Hospital? I don't know. It's south of here, somewhat. You'll see the easiest path. I think it's just a pretty straight path down that road. Once we get at Hubris, we're gonna head towards Diamond City and then turn towards south. So might be a quicker way to go cut through this area of the map. So let's see, like, so here I'm just gonna run. Oh, am I running the right way? Yeah. Am I dumb? So yeah, run like the 90% path. I could probably cut this way though. I'm not sure. I haven't really experimented with that. I don't know what the building's layout looks like or the road layout. But once you get down this way, it's a straight path, so, or mostly straight path anyway, so this is why I just go this way. So we still have our quick save over at, I guess I should have made that a hard save, because I'm going to need to save at Milton General Hospital. I guess this all could be done with fast traveling, I guess, but, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna just head down here to get to the Milton General Hospital. We're gonna have a punch warp to get us to the guy we got to St. John, because we gotta kill St. John. So that's why I made that save at Green Tech earlier. But now that I'm thinking about it, you could always come down to Milton General and fast travel to Green Tech, and then fast travel back to Milton General. Instead of making 2 saves. because one's gonna have to be a hard save, obviously. Can't make 2 quick saves, but I don't know. PC probably have a different way around that, load warps and stuff. I don't know. Someone can probably find a better punch warp than the one I'm gonna show off in a second, but it works really well, I think. It's just a little thing. I healed up, and that we're gonna take a small fall when we get here. But this is basically gonna be the end. We go in here, we're gonna kill Sinjin, and then be done. Probably don't even need to jump right there. Probably just keep sprinting. But anyway, so I always enter here. This is where I would make a quick save if I made the hard save earlier, but I made the quick save at green tech, so I'm gonna make a hard save here. It doesn't really matter. If I make a quick on console, when you make quick saves, you gotta wait to load a save. You gotta wait for the quick saving to go away anyway. So when I make a hard save, it's gonna do basically the same thing. It just takes a little longer to hard save. There's a few more options on it to button suppress, obviously. But now I can go right to load and show all saves. There's no quick load option on console, but load up my quick save. I made sure to equip my baton and my mine before I made the quick save, and I made sure before I made the hard save to do the same thing. Now, when we kill Sinjin, we're gonna hope that everyone else in the room dies from the fat man. If they don't worry about it. It's no big deal. We're gonna hope that to leave, we're gonna clip out and COC back to the entrance, and we're gonna hope that the clip goes very smoothly. And it usually does. I'll show you where to clip out. And now I'll show you where to show up the punch warp, obviously. This is what I'm doing here. So, it's right here by this thing. We just run over to this sign on the ground here. Drop that in there. Good to go. We don't need to pick it up. What am I doing? We'll just load our save we made at the hospital to go kill Sinjin. And this is where we almost are done. Go kill Sinjin, clip out, back to GoodNeighbor, talk to Hancock, mission complete. Quest, speedrun over. So, that's basically it. I forgot, I was mentioning all the iterations of how I did this originally. This was always how I did this, was with a punch warp. So we punch warp down here, turn to the right, and then look for this little spot here. And then our target's right in here.
I can't believe they're only giving me half a shit. You killed them! You pay for that!
Yeah, everyone didn't die, but that's fine. We're just gonna grab this cone, pop up stim pack, so we don't die. We're gonna go right in this corner, and hope that, sorry, I won't put my weapon away. Hope that we can climb the frick up here. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna clip out of this corner if it'll let us. Usually this works pretty easily because you're already pressed up against the ceiling. But you know, sometimes clips don't want to work. There we go. Alright, so we clip out, and we're right back at the entrance and leave. Alright, so this can be a pain sometimes. The same thing like leaving Hubris. You want to open your map immediately and hope that there's no... It allows you to fast travel, because sometimes it doesn't. I've come out of here before with a super mutant with a mini nuke standing right next to me, like 5 feet away. Somehow I was able to sprint away from him, but that's gonna lose you time if you can't fast travel immediately. So this is another time where you want to bring up your map immediately before the game recognizes that there's enemies nearby, or whatever. I don't know how it works, but bring over map. Can I fast travel? I hope. Back to GoodNeighbor. Yes. Okay. So this is basically the end. Now, Hancock will be up in his office, so we head inside and talk to Hancock up in his office. I used to do this run. Let's see. Used to talk to Whitechapel Charlie and to find out the location of Water Street Apartments, but not necessary. I found out. Thought it was. So I skipped that now. In the newest one, or in the newer iteration of the run. Same thing with those targets, the 2 people you kill in GoodNeighbor, and the 3rd one you kill outside. Well, that's the one, the Water Street Apartment one. but the first two, you also don't have to.
The deed is
Oh
done.
shit, I'm
The
unconstant.
dreaded St. John breathes no more.
All by your lonesome, you took down the big bad
Oh, you can
St.
shoot
John.
Hancock to make this faster. It's
We
kind of
get to
risky
walk that
because everyone
tightrope
aggro's on you.
one more day.
I guess it's not really risky
The
because it's the end of the run
averages.
anyway.
You played your part.
I'm a god.
The deed is done.
But, oh, see,
The
now I
dreaded
know when the.
St. John
Okay,
breathes
so because I stole, they're gonna kill me anyway. But I guess it's not risky. So shooting them to skip this first line of dialogue or something is gonna speed up time. I just hate getting shot up. Anyway, that's the run. I don't know why I'm still running around. I just pause the game and say my goodbyes. I don't know if anyone's gonna find this run interesting. This is just something I did for fun. Let's see, other iterations. Let me go to the menu. Other things I did before that. Let's see. So getting the suit was something I used to do after talking to Kent for the first time, but you don't have to. I should have tested if you have to listen to that tape or not, but I never have. Also, because you usually because you're fast traveling there, and also yeah. So you have the option of stealing a fat man earlier, obviously, because we're in GoodNeighbor multiple times before the run to Milton General Hospital or whatever to kill St. John. So it's up to you if you don't want to go back to GoodNeighbor. The only problem with not going there the way I did in this run is that Hancock will be running out to give his speech on the roof or whatever, so you need to talk to him to finish the run, obviously. So the way I showed in the run here, by taking the extra stop in GoodNeighbor, not only will Hancock be in his office where you can just run up and talk to him instead of being out on his balcony, but also he will, not him, Cleo and everyone else in that area will run away, so you should be able to steal the fat man and the mini nuke without getting spotted or anything. Anyway, that was Silver Shroud %. I hope you found that interesting. If not, oh well. Again, something I came up with for fun, so. Anyway, thank you for watching.